Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today we've got another bit of a discussion, kind of Playmates video. More or less just kind of like, okay, this is new. Well, this isn't really new, like it is kind of new. It was brought up last month, and so I'm going to be kind of not really covering it as news, but more giving my opinion on what I think of it. As you can probably tell by the title, it's about Godzilla 1954, which, for a bit of backstory, Playmates, when they first rolled out their first batch of Godzilla figures, it was a combination of new figures with reused molds and Bandai figures reissued. This was one of those figures. Not this one in particular. This one still reads the Bandai '09 symbol made in China. Mine's got a bit of glue globbage going on with the head, but that's okay. But it was so cheesy just seeing everybody just dig into Playmates like that. Yet they didn't understand. I'm gonna be honest. Had we known that sooner, that the whole like rush thing would have happened, I'm pretty sure we've all would have given Playmates that a better chance. But no, we dug into them with our teeth, razor sharp. We bit into them, and they've redeemed ever since. But to be honest, I don't blame them because this figure actually rocks. I think this figure's still on their website until the graphic designer or the web designer finally gets 2 and 2 together and updates it to be the Toho series. Because now that's out, it's no longer the Godzilla and Kong line, it's the Toho series. With that being said, this guy kind of got a revamp in the same way Shin Godzilla did. Except he didn't. What? Well, more specifically, there was an image that was floating around that was a all-new Playmates Godzilla 1954 12-inch figure. Now, two things. One, it was about time that we got new 12-inch Godzilla figures on the market from Playmates. At least for the Toho Classic series, because Godzilla 2004, Godzilla Final Wars, and Kong Skull Island 2017, yeah, those were good giant figures. But ever since they got around to using vinyl instead of hard plastic, those things really dated themselves, and even the reissues didn't really fix anything, so kind of leaves a little bit to be desired, huh? But then, boom, out of nowhere, and as of this recording, we have no other information, Playmates comes out with a new 54. It's honestly to the point where I'm not even sure if it's real. But this is all going under the assumption that this is a real picture. I don't want to show the picture just in case if it's not real. But basically, it's a 12-inch version of the 1954 Godzilla, and it's not this. It's a completely new mold. New spines, new body, pretty much new from the ground up. With that being said, I do have a lot of things to say, but one of the things I will say is I do like its look a lot. I like its sculpt, I like its paint. I'm not too much of a fan of how the head transitions into the body. I feel like that could have been cleaned up a bit more, but once we actually start seeing those roll out, and like assuming that that's an actual figure, because it'd be hard to fake something like that, it would look pretty dang awesome. Now, my personal opinion, I definitely do like this figure, and assuming that it's going to go for an identical price as, say, the others, like $20 or so, that's pretty sweet, honestly. Really nice and really cool. Like again, am I going to be getting it? Probably yes, because I want a 54 Godzilla to call my own in that scale. All my 54 Godzillas have either been 6-inch scale or smaller. I can't really recall the last time there was a 12-inch 54. NECA, you had the license for 6 years. You did a 12-inch Godzilla 2014. Please make one. Well, I guess you can't really make it anymore. I mean, you can still just contact Toho, do all that jazz. With that being said, what other kind of figures would I like to see Playmates do in the 12-inch scale? Because now we have 3 of the Toho series and 3 in the GVK line or the Monsterverse. Because we have this guy, 54, and then we have 2004 Kong Skull Island or Toho series, and then we have GVK Godzilla, Kong, and Mecha Godzilla for the Monsterverse. Personally, I don't know why, but I would love to see a Space Godzilla. It is rare that we get to see Space Godzilla merch in 12-inch scale, let alone on the, toy aisles where we're from. So, it's a treat every time there does appear one, assuming you ain't Crest 3D White Strip Space Godzilla. I mean, I think that guy's getting an upgrade anywho. I mean, they wouldn't put that out on the shelf and then put the newer ones out on the shelf at the same time in the new line, right? Like, come on, give it maybe a paint job closer to what its promo pictures showed, and actually blue, kind of almost reminiscent of the Bandai vinyl. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just used the Bandai vinyl and then re-edited the image like just that. Even though in terms of base model, that's kind of what they did for the figure. I would also like to see... okay, this one might be a bit stretching it. King Ghidorah. I mean, you could possibly do the GMK one. It would be hard because of all, like, the various limbs he has, the 2 tails, the 3 heads, and those gigantic freaking wings. That might be a bit greedy. I might be asking for a bit much. But I'd also like to see some more flying kaiju. There you go. I don't think Playmates has gotten to Mothra yet. Have they? Yeah, they've never gotten to Mothra. I'm actually kind of surprised now that I think about it. Because they never reissued the Bandai Mothra. Because they did this guy, 68, and then 2000, was there King Caesar? I think there was Mecha Godzilla, King Ghidorah. I want to say there might have been a King Caesar, but there was definitely not a Mothra in there. Not a Rainbow Mothra. But I really hope, really hope that there is a Mothra figure. Because I would absolutely just purchase that. As soon as it hits Walmart or Target shelves, just take it as for my own. There you go. Pay $20 for it. All good. Now, this, in terms of like 12-inch figures, I think this one would be better as for like a scale figure. But after King Ghidorah, the Ultimate Titan figure for the Monsterverse, I don't think they're really going to go for scale. They're just going to go for a more average 6-inch play. Biolante. How are they going to do that? Well, you guys know how Playmates likes to do these fancy sort of play sets. Well, what if you had, or they took the Burning Godzilla mold, they changed it so it's just a basic Heisei Godzilla, and they had this gigantic, maybe like toy-like, well, obviously it is a toy, Biolante that could shoot stuff out. Like maybe some thorns or something. I know I don't recall that being an ability. Maybe like a firing vine, or maybe like some sort of spray or whatever to recreate the gag. I forget what's called, the bile, I think. I don't know, Biolante's bile, whatever. The Biolante Bile attack Godzilla from NECA. That would go great, dang it. But with that being said, I really hope that they do something like that. You know, they're the master holders of the Godzilla license for a reason. Mass produced, please make more. I would love to see some more Toho Kaiju. Monsterverse will probably get its own video. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Gosh, that eyes. I'm just now realizing how misty it looks. Peace out, everyone.